Interestingly, before we got started, I always like to try to get to know a little bit about the organization that I'll be speaking in front of, and especially the person introducing me, because that oftentimes sets up the expectations that your audience has for you. And so I was really fortunate that we could talk a little bit ahead of time. In contrast, I'll share a quick story with you. A couple years ago, a friend of mine, I was still living in Cleveland, Ohio at the time, and a friend of mine named Tony called me up and he said, "Hey, Paul," he said, "how would you like to come and speak in front of a very prestigious and influential group of people down here in Columbus?" And I said, "That sounds like a great idea, Tony." I said, "Tell me a little bit about the event first." And he said, that's, it's a bunch of leaders, typically CEOs and stuff. I said, "Well, first of all, Tony, when is the event?" And he said, "Tomorrow." So if you're a speaker and somebody calls you to speak tomorrow, what does that normally mean? You were not the originally intended speaker. And I kind of picked up on that fairly quickly. I said, "Tony, no worries." I said, "I'm more than happy to help out." But unfortunately, I had to, because I grew up in Columbus, so I drove down there, and the gentleman who introduced me had not only not read my bio, he didn't even know what my name was. So he got up after lunch, he said, "Okay, everybody, it's time for our after-lunch presentation. I'm not sure who our speaker is or what he's going to be talking about, so in case he's good, let's get on with it. In case he's not, let's get it over with." So I want to thank Amanda for that nice introduction.